Good evening, everyone. My name is Sean. I'm a person in long-term recovery. About over a year ago, I woke up in a hospital and was told, you should be dead. And as much as I have really strong feelings about why that shouldn't ever be said to a human being, at the time, it was pretty accurate. But the words didn't mean anything to me. Like, I had lost guilt. I had lost the capacity for fear. Um, that's what substances took from me. And not just it took from me the fear of dying. It took from me the fear of took from me the genuine wanting to be alive. And that's what being trapped in that cycle was. I had one thing to do every day. That was the most important thing. That's it. And everything else was secondary. Even being alive. And to break that cycle, I couldn't do it. And I heard a lot of stories going through this. I know, unfortunately, people who their story was death was the way out. At least their suffering was over. I heard stories of hope, but for me, I didn't want to believe any of those stories of hope because maybe it was different. Maybe my story is going to be like a cautionary tale, right? Remember Sean, because see what can happen, see what you can lose. It happens to everyone. This can take anyone. And it's a year later. I'm still alive. And, what happened to the cautionary tale? For me, what happened was I spent some time thinking and feeling about grief. And what I grieve. Because when I grieve and mourn, my history is I'm not grieving for the other person I lost. I'm selfish. I'm grieving for me. I'm grieving because that person's not in my life anymore. When now I can't rely on the things that I relied on that person for. And for me, grieving was grieving the loss of the potential for love. Substances took away from me the potential to love and be loved. And take that away, of course you're dying because I had lost the reason to be alive. So, for me today, why I need to fight, why I need to remember, is because today I can love and be loved. It works two ways. People I push out of my life, chase out of my life, are back. They didn't go anywhere. They didn't want to stop loving me. I made that impossible. And today, what recovery means is just that potential. That to be a person, a real human being, to be able to love. That's what today is for me.